So I was wanting to do a video real quick. Um, the things that we do to survive. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah. Um, it's crazy at the stuff that I do sometimes. You know. I gotta show you this manchete. Yes, I am trusted with a manchete. Can you? Can I know it's a machete, but it's a manchete. Um, survival at its best, right? Um, I just don't even know where to go on this because it's just like, ah. So yeah. Anyways, got my man hat on, got a manchete, got a bunch of woods to cut, working on it. Um, life is so funny sometimes because it's just like I would never picture myself out here doing this stuff, but I am. Um, but yeah, you see, there's lots of chopped up sticks everywhere. Those are the woods that they came out of. So, um, but you know, the thing of it is it's exercise and it gives you time to think, especially when you're out here by yourself. And I definitely need time to think. I've got too much stuff to think on. I'm trying to pace myself. I'm trying to learn how to pace. Um, even this has a lesson in it. You know, yesterday I was talking about um, learning lessons and growing. Um, you know, I'm like, shoot, yeah, I'll help you out. You help me out. As long as it covers my health insurance or my car payment, I'm good. Um, which both of them aren't much. Um, not this coming up month, anyways. But the things that we do to survive are sometimes insane, or what we think is insane. Um, you know, at times you have to go into survival mode, and all my life I feel like I've been in survival mode. Um, and I mean, this isn't the worst thing that I've ever done. For real. I've done a lot of bad things. Check it out. There's my favorite dog. What up? So, anyways, um, yeah, the things that we do to survive. Um, you know, I see the homeless in Birmingham. They may go to the Boutwell during the cold times. They risk their stuff getting stolen, and they don't have much stuff. It's just stuff that they can carry on their back. Um, sleep under bridges. It's starting to rain, and it's cold out here. But the things that we do to survive. I know one of the homeless guys out there that stays at one of the churches that like sleeps outside the door of the church. Um, and he's been homeless for so long, and he's like, you know, I don't have to worry about bills and stuff. He's like, you know, and it's almost like he prefers being homeless because he don't have much to worry about. Which, with me worried about bills right now getting paid, I totally get it. I wish I didn't have to worry about bills, but there again, I wouldn't have a car, I wouldn't have health insurance, um, and I wouldn't have the necessities. But is it really necessities? I don't know. Um, you know, there's people out there that are selling their bodies for money. They're out there selling drugs, doing drugs, um, just to survive. And, you know, I can't imagine because I've never done drugs. I've never even been drunk. And that's not from a bragging standpoint because, you know, a lot of times when you're here, like, I've never been drunk, people are like, what? And they kind of look down on you on it. But it's just a way that I've controlled myself from not going to that. Um, because I've always been told if I ever did it, I would become an addict. So, and addiction runs in my family pretty bad. I do have a food addiction and I have a work addiction. I don't know how to pace myself. There's a lot of things that I still gotta learn, that I'm working on, that I need to learn. Um, like pacing myself. Um, not procrastinating so much. Not. I'm afraid to fail, but I'm also afraid to succeed. So it's I have a lot of fear whenever it comes to those things. You know, what if I do succeed? You know, on things. And some things that I look at as failing has really bothered me a lot lately. Um, like my past job. Um, and I would even say my marriage, even though it's never really been a marriage. I feel like I'm failing the person, but um, I just I don't know. But if I succeed with what I want to do, where is that going to have me? What limits? I mean, there shouldn't be any limits, right? It should be limitless on what I can and can't do. Just this is the same for you. Um, you know, and it's fear and anxiety that holds us back. Um, but like I was saying, it's fear and anxiety that holds us back. And it holds us back from relationships. It holds us back from jobs. It holds us back from money. It holds us back from what we like desire and dream of. You know, what if I could make money helping people and not ever have to really worry about money? Just enough to pay my bills and to travel. You know, what would happen if I succeed at that? You know, what would be so bad? What would be so bad if I find somebody that loves me for me and, you know, not for what I do for them, or um, they don't want to be taken care of, which would be awesome because I'm so tired of taking care of people. It's not even funny. I've got to take care of myself first. And I've came to that realization. You know, I can't fix people. They're not broken. But they have to get off their butts and do them themselves. Just like, you know, I have to depend on me. They need to depend on themselves. And, you know, even when people are like, well, you got to do this for them, you got to do that for them. And I'm like, why me? Why is it my responsibility? I, I've got to take care of myself. And that's the point that I'm at. You know, next month I'll be 40. So it's just kind of like, you know, I've got to, you know, especially with my weight and stuff, and my health. Like, I want to be able to live past 55, 60, which my dad's family hadn't. My mom's sister was 62 when she died. My mom's 60, 61. She's 61. But, you know, it's just like, you know, why wait? You know, do I want to be like my dad on his deathbed saying that he's never been happy? No, I don't want that. I don't want that in my life, you know? And, but anyways, the things that we do to survive is, crazy because we're in survival mode. But what if we didn't have to be in survival mode? What if we could be happy and, which you know, I'm probably right now the most happiest that I've ever been. And, you know, I'm in the middle of a freaking storm of like different things. You know, I'm supposed to be talking to like 3 to 4 different lawyers right now about different things. And it's insane. Like, I don't know. But I know one thing, I'll get through this. You know, I'm in survival mode right now. Chopping trees, getting ready to burn tomorrow. But things will happen, and I know it will, you know. I'm doing these little documentaries while I'm in the middle of the storm. So I kind of know, like, where I'm coming from when I'm out of the storm. Because this storm ain't going to last long, you know. As soon as the divorce will go through, my finances will get straight. You know, I think everybody goes through a hard spot at some time in their life. no matter what it is. It could be somebody's house catching on fire, like one of my friends did a few weeks ago. They pretty much lost everything. And, or my friends that are fighting cancer. I had one friend who, his ex-girlfriend was found in a manhole yesterday, dead. So it's, it's hard, life's not easy, and we're here to carry each other through to a certain point, but we have to do for ourselves too. And, I've realized that, you know, um, some of the things I've still got to learn is like how to pace myself. I'm not good at pacing myself. If I'm not doing something, I beat myself up because I should be doing this or I should be doing that. And, it's just like, when you beat yourself up like that, it's not good because then you get depressed and it's just like, well, crap. But um, this is about as real as I can get. Like, for real. We all go through struggles. We all go through storms. But, if you keep your eye on the prize, you can get through it. You know, my prize is just peace and happiness. Like, no tomorrow, And like I said, I just want to just be happy, and maybe one day find love that loves me for me and not for what I can do or anything like that. But I know I've got to go through the transition process. I'm looking at 2 to 3 years, just trying to focus on myself and get myself where I want to be. Um, and people keep saying, "Oh, if love comes around, don't turn it away." But the thing of it is if I'm important to that person, they'll wait um, until I'm ready, because there's no sense in jumping in anything. I've jumped into my last 2 long relationships, and that was over 16 and a half years together, and I don't want that again. So, um, but anyways, that's my talk for today. Um, if you're going through some struggles, keep your head up. We'll get through all this together. Um, Things will get better. And if you're a religious person, just remember that, you can do all things through Him who gives you strength, and that all things work to those that are called according to His purpose. If you're not a believer, you know, um, you know, you got the power. You can do it. You know. Um, Peace out. If anybody wants to help me cut trees, I'm not here cutting trees. But anyways, with the machete. Have a good one.